Alright, hey, Hades Mega here, and I got another anime figure desktop show and tell here with Albedo from the anime and light novel Overlord. Okay, and I've been wanting to get an Albedo figure for a long time now. Her figures are so expensive, and finally we have an affordable figure of Albedo from Overlord. Alright, I've actually got quite a few of them now, so I'll look forward to some more Albedo figure show and tells in the future. Okay, so I got her from Mercari. Okay, yeah, I don't really buy too many figures from Mercari. Yeah, I mainly buy like prize figures from Mercari. It's like a, you know, like a classifieds kind of thing. It's kind of like eBay, but not eBay. It's like more like, it's kind of cross between Craigslist and eBay type of thing. I got her for $31.99 and with a $7.40 delivery fee, so about $40. You can find her for I don't know. I've been like kind of shopping. She's kind of hard to find. For about 50. Yeah, you can get her for around $50. All right, that's the usual going rate for her. So I think I got a good deal, except she didn't come with the box. Okay, and so this is a pop-up parade figure. I think it's Good Smile Company. Let me look at it. Yes. Okay. So according to myfigurecollection.net, the company is Good Smile Company is the one that produced this figure. All right. Now I know some of the pop-up parades aren't all Good Smile Company. I have a Max Factory one. But I guess this one is done by Good Smile Company. And this one, I almost thought it was like a counterfeit figure or something. It doesn't look like a pop-up parade figure, guys, because the base is different, right? So the base looks a lot different than the other pop-up parade figures. So that's what made me think it's not a Good Smile Company or pop-up parade figure, right? So the artist is Hashifu. All right, or the sculptor is Hashifu, and the color producer is Taniguchi Yotaro. All right, so I got no, I don't have the box, so I don't have any of the information for her, unfortunately, and that's why I'm doing this figure show and tell, because she's just been sitting on my bookshelf for a while now. Okay, I gotta try to get her out of the dust. All right, but there she is. Oh, so beautiful, and I think she looks great for a you know, low-dollar figure, is what I want to say. In Japan, it says she was 4,364 yen, so that's like $40 or something. So I guess I guess I didn't get a good deal because I didn't get the box with it. So yeah, so Hades Mega is a kind of big fan of the Pop-Up Parade figures because they come into clear boxes that you can use them as display cases. All right, you just leave them in the box and you admire them from outside the box, right? Type of thing. But unfortunately, I didn't get the box, so she will be going in some kind of display case, or I'll just keep her on the bookshelf and dust her every once in a while. But that's the worst thing that you could do with figures, guys, is to let dust accumulate on them. All right, it damages them. Okay, the next worst thing is the sunlight. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's where I got her, Mercari, for about $40 US. I think I got an okay deal, except yes, she's definitely looks like she's been out of the package before. Okay, she just came in like a box with a bunch of bubble wrap and no box, so I was kind of disappointed in that. And yeah, I thought this was some kind of just random prize figure of Albedo, but it is indeed a pop-up parade figure. Okay, all right, so this is gonna be like a kind of quick show and tell. I don't have the box, so we're not going to look at the box, and we're not going to do an unboxing, okay, because she's already there. I don't remember, I think she's got like one peg holding her up. No, there might be 3 pegs. Yeah, I think there's 3 pegs holding her up. Where her feet are, you can't really see because it's under her dress. Let's do a quick 360, and then I will take a closer look at her. And then we'll scrutinize this figure. There's a couple things to scrutinize about, and I think it might be because she's a pre-owned figure. But oh, she's so pretty though. Okay, see you guys in a minute. Okay, and we're back. So let's go start from the bottom and work our way up. But I have to say, I do like what I see, type of thing. This figure it's inexpensive, right? It's inexpensive, and it's a, you know, It's Albedo in her normal attire, is what I want to say. All right, so it's kind of hard to find a figure of her with her normal outfit. Right? It's so her dress is so pretty too. So we'll take a look at it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna take a look at is the base. So it made me think this is not a pop-up parade figure because this base is different than all the other pop-up parade figures I have. Right, the pop-up parades have these hexagonal bases that are like a clear kind of color, and this one is not like that. All right, it's taller than the pop-up parade base. All right, I think it's about twice the height. And it's a round base, all right? So it's kind of a round, kind of opaque, kind of plastic. I think you can kind of see through it a little bit. It's a little bit transparent, right? But it's white. Okay, and as you can see, I can't gig a Good Smile Company for this, but I guess the previous owner, I don't know what this is. This looks like crayon or colored pencil or something. I know I could probably rub it off with some alcohol and it wouldn't damage the finish of the base, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that it's there. All right, but that was there when I got it. I don't know why. All right, and like I mentioned, I think there's 3 pegs holding her up. All right, where her feet are, and I know I'd have to lower the camera so you guys can see it. So, but anyway, yeah, that's the base. Is it flat? Yes, it's flat. Good. All right. Believe it or not, a lot of figures nowadays don't even have like flat bases. They just wobble around. Let's take a look at her feet. The way she's mounted, as good as I can get it. It's like you really can't see under there much at all. Okay. But yeah, you can see her. She's wearing like a sandals type of thing. Yeah, it's like sandals, and she has like a white feet. Okay, and yeah, it's like a brown sandal. All right, and there's 3 pegs holding her in. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, you really can't see it at all. You'd really have to take her off the base to actually take a look at that. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at. We'll start from the bottom to the top. All right, you can't really see her legs at all, guys. So, but you can see her long dress. All right, the end of her skirt here. All right, and it goes all the way to the bottom of the base. All right, you can just, like I said, you can barely make out her feet. You have to really get up in there and look at there. Okay. So this is, I believe this is probably the longest skirt I have on any of my figures. Yeah. Except for like maybe like a wedding dress figure. Yeah, maybe like a wedding dress figure or something. It does kind of look like a wedding dress actually. All right, and it kind of poofs out all the way down on the base. Yeah, it's like it's skinny up here and then it kind of poofs out like it's like a reverse mushroom or something, you know. Okay, that's the way her dress is. It is a gloss white color. All right, molding doesn't look like the best on it, but it's okay. It's not scale figure stuff, but the paint looks good. All right, it's all one color. All right, let's go move up here and take a look at the rest of the dress. All right, because it's really all we can look at the dress. And then it has those same kind of ruffles similar to the bottom of the dress. And it just kind of, it goes up in tiers, all right? So there's like 4 tiers, all right? Count them. 1, 2, 3, and then there's another one where her butt is. All right. Yeah, okay, so there's the front. It's very cool dress. I don't know how she walks around in that. That's a good question, right? Albedo's such a funny character. She's gorgeous too. Okay, yeah. So that same gloss color all the way up. There's no shading anywhere at all. All right, but the paint looks good. I see something that looks like a mold line. Let me see. They kind of hid it behind the wings, but. Yeah, I can see a mold line right here. Okay, that's some prize figure stuff there, guys. Okay, so yeah, what you would want to do to make that look better is to have that sanded and then repaint it. Okay. Okay, and then yeah, let's take a look at her hips, and then we'll take a look at her wings. All right. Oh yes, and she has. That is where she's showing the skin is the hips. All right, I wish those wings weren't there. But yeah, there's like a cutout on the top of the dress where the skirt is. All right, so the skirt is like this whole thing here. All right, but then at the top, there's these cutouts around her hips. All right, and you can see the side of her booty. Very nice. It's hard to see, man. The wings are in the way. You have to really look up in there. All right, the skin looks nice. Not too shiny, not too dull. I'm not sure. I'm unsure if the skin is painted on this figure. If it's not painted, it looks really good for not having not painted. But yeah. Okay, and then you can see these kind of gold borders. All right, where where the dress separates. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of gold. There's gold and white on this figure. In my opinion, I feel the gold should be like a shinier gold, but that's fine. for a pop-up parade figure, that's fine. Okay, you can see the nice folds here, and then the tiers of the ruffles. Lots of tier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's got 4 of them. Okay, let's go take a look at her wings before we move on up. All right, and unfortunately the wings are hiding her booty. She's got a sweet, sweet booty. All right. Yeah, so she's got these black wings that come out of her, like, where her, like, tailbone is, I guess. That's where it looks like it's attached. All right. Big, long, black, beautiful wings. All right, and they got some really big feathers in the front here. Yeah, so the big feathers are at the end. And then she gets progressively smaller feathers as it goes up to the top. All right, looks good. Molding looks good. I can't really see anything bad about it. All right, it does look like there's a kind of a bit of like overspray on the tips of these feathers right here at the bottom. Okay, I think they're definitely painted on too. All right, there's a little bit of dirt. I think that's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. Okay, very nice. You can see the inside of the wings if you look in here. You can also see her hand. All right, she's got her hand inside one of the wings. So her arm, she's got this long glove here. Let me zoom in. Yeah, she's got a long glove on that goes almost up to her elbow. Okay, and it's like that gloss white, lots of gloss white stuff. It's actually it's kind of like an intricate dress, but not really, you know. That's what I'm gonna say. And then it's just the rest of her arm is bare, and she's got that nice, beautiful skin, slender arms. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the top of the dress. All right, so now top of the dress looks like it's like a one piece sort of dealy. Okay, it goes around her body, and then like the shoulders are open on the top. All right, so, and it's that same kind of ruffles like the rest of the skirt has. All right, on the top. Okay, I'm not really sure how. Yeah, so there's also a bottom part here too. It looks like this bottom part kind of goes up into the top right there, I guess. So this is like yeah, it looks like the skirt connects to up above her hips or something. That's what it looks like. Because you can't see her tummy. No skin. And then, yeah, and then there's the top, right? And it goes around her huge boobies. Right? And then, yeah, so she does have this, it looks like a spider web around her boobs, all right? She wears this kind of ornament over her chestises. And yeah, so that's like one of the most that's one of the the details about Albedo. She wears that. Okay, and it's like it's golden, all right, and it just kind of drapes in front of her boobies. All right, it's held on by 1, 2, 3, 4 straps. How does it hold on to the back? That's a good question. I know, I don't even know how that stays on there. It looks like it would be way too front heavy, right? But yeah, it goes around her shoulders, around the back here, and then it goes around her neck. All right. How it stays on there, don't ask me. Okay, and then yes, you can see, let's move the camera up a little higher. Okay, you can see her bustices, all right? Yes, she has huge ones, all right? and you can see the cleavages. All right, but yeah, the little spider web ornament is kind of blocking it a little bit. All right, you get a little bit of armpit there. All right, oh, you get a little bit of armpit there too. All right, and then so the sides of the dress, they drape around her biceps, I guess. Yeah, and it just connects to the back. It looks like it would be really hard to wear this dress. How does she, like I said, how does she move around in that dress? Okay, and yeah, so her shoulders are bare, and her arm is bare up to where the glove is. All right, and there's the other hand. Looks very nice, nice and smooth. Really glossy colors. Okay, yeah, and the glove kind of, so you get a better look at the glove. It's just a kind of really shiny glove that goes up to her almost her elbow. Okay, very nice, and you can get a look at the back of her dress right there. All right, it just goes all the way around. You can see some kind of ruffles back here. Very nice. It's a very tight, form-fitting dress, guys. I just want to say, it looks like there's a ribbon there. There's a ribbon back here, right underneath the top portion here. So I guess that's how she ties it on, right? Yeah. So there's a part with the skirt, and I guess the skirt is held up by this ribbon right here. All right, and yeah, you get the booty cutouts here. All right. Very nice. Okay, let's go take a look at let's take a look at the face. All right. So there she is. She's got these those golden eyes. She's kind of just looking off to the side. I think the way you'd want to view her is like somewhere like around here. Okay. Her mouth is just closed. She's got there's like a neck part, like a choker type of thing, but longer, I guess. And you can see it's got the gold borders around it, and there's like some kind of blue gem in the center, or like kind of, yeah, it's like a light blue color. Okay. And it's the white is the same shiny white from the rest of the figure. All right, so white and gold and skin. That's pretty much the only colors on this figure, besides that bluish gem right there. Okay. All right, and then let's take a look at her. Well, yeah, let's take a look at the horns on her head. All right, so there's the horns on her head. Okay, there's the horns on the head. All right, it looks like they're not painted. I'm not sure, but it's a kind of, yeah, it's still, I would say, that's almost a glossy. That's probably a matte or glossy finish. All right, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of got that ivory look to it. All right, it's like kind of like a pearl color. All right, because they're horns. Looks good. Okay, and let's take a look at her beautiful long hair. All right, she's got this long, black, beautiful hair. It's like it's almost got like a little tint of purple in it, so you can see, or blue. All right, and there is like I don't know, there's some kind of mark here. I don't know what that is. Can I rub it out? Yeah, I think it's some kind of stain. Somebody dropped something on this figure. I can rub it out. So, okay, that's how it was when I got it, guys. I haven't really done anything to it. I should probably just get like a wet nap or something, and we'll just come right out. Okay, but there's the hair. Looks very nice. Molding looks good. I don't really see too much. There's a little bit of jaggy stuff here. Okay, yeah, you can see like a kind of a mold line here, and it's a little kind of wavy. The paint here. That means it wasn't like sanded nicely, so I want to say. All right, but I can forgive it. It's a low dollar figure, okay? Yeah, there's another. This looks like another mold line right here. All right. If you look at the hair, it's not so good. If you look at it up close, it looks like there's some kind of overspray here. All right. But you know, from a distance, it looks okay. Just at a glance, it looks very nice. All right. It goes all the way past her, dude. It almost goes up to her knee. If you were to extend it all the way out, it kind of curls up a little bit, but yeah. Okay, and then she's got like the forelocks and like a really long bang that goes down her face. All right, actually, yeah, it goes along the side of her face, and then there's two that go along the side there. All right, can you see her ears? You can kind of see her ears poking out there. All right, and she has like a ahoge at the top. That kind of goes back. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look so good right here. Looks like they just kind of smashed her hair in there or something. Alright, and that is it. Alright, that's the show and tell and scrutinizing of this figure. Alright, it is kind of dirty. I wish I'd gotten a brand new one, but I finally have an Albedo figure. Alright, and I have a couple more. So look forward to more Albedo figures in the future. I don't have any high dollar figures of Albedo because her figures are so expensive, man, the scale figures. But I have a lot of prize figures, and yeah, for the longest time they didn't have any prize figures of her, and now they do. Haha! Alright, I have one of her in a black dress. Alright, she's wearing all sorts of outfits. I have a swimsuit one, and kind of like a casual looking outfit, that kind of stuff. Okay, where am I going to keep her? I don't know. I'm probably going to find some place in the display case. She's very pretty. I like her. Okay, and yeah, so for some reason it just doesn't look like the rest of the pop-up parade figures. It's kind of, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of prize figure-y, alright guys? It's not the highest of quality figure, but you know what? For how much I paid for it, $40, it exceeds expectations, okay? I'll tell you that, alright? I wish I had gotten the box for her, then I could have just displayed her in the box, but that's okay. I don't know if there's any other Overlord figures in the Pop-Up Parade line. I don't think there is. I think it's just there might be a Shaltier. I'm not sure, man. I'm not the biggest Shaltier fan, unfortunately. Yeah, but yeah, the skin looks great. The dress looks great. I mean, they picked the paint for like the whole dress because it's all white and it looks good. You know, the molding looks good for the most part. There's a couple mold lines here and there, but yeah, there she is. She's with plastic, 3D plastic. She's brought to life. This was a Albedo from Overlord. Okay, thanks for watching. I will try and get more. Try to do more of the Albedo figure show and tells in the future. So look forward to that in the future. Okay, and I'm pretty happy for how much I got this figure. $40 was how much the Japanese retail was. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have just imported her from Japan. It would have taken a lot longer, but I just saw this on Mercari and I said, hey, I'll buy it. I thought she was gonna come with a box, but I guess not. All right, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably take her off the base, clean out all these brown marks here. I don't know what it looks like, a crayon or something. All right, and then there's this little thing back here that I can clean up. I rubbed it off with my fingernail and it came off, so I'll just get like a wet nap or something and clean it. And then I'll probably keep her on the bookcase for now. Okay, all right, so that is Albedo from Overlord, the Pop-Up Parade by Good Smell Company. All right, thanks for watching. He's Miguel.